music, I hear?
Certainly is, and hot music at that.
Father time and again not to play that so-called jive music in this house.
Well, it sounds like he's not only playing it, but he's dancing to it as well.
But it takes two people to do the jitterbug, a man and a woman.
You know it, too.
This is the last time I'm going to tell you that I will not tolerate those silly jumping records in this house.
Yes, Pop, and especially tonight.
Yes, especially tonight. Most of the best folks in the town will be here tonight for the reception in honor of Nadine here. And I've arranged some very fine entertainment. Why, even Uncle Adam.
Oh, speaking of Uncle Adam, I've been wondering why he keeps coming in and out of the house late at night with a lot of funny-looking bundles.
Well, what's in the bundle?
What's in them?
Well, if what's in them looks as bad as what's got them, it sure is some awful stuff. I was going to tell you when you came downstairs. I ain't going to stay in this house as long as that old man keeps sneaking in and out of the rooms way after midnight with a lot of funny bundles and things.
Last night he sneaked in the back door with a large round thing. You know, it could have been a bomb.
Well, what if it was? If it's his, then he can have it.
That's a hot one. Mr. Adams' bomb.
Adams' bomb? I know there was something funny going on. So I'm getting out of here while I can walk out, because I ain't going to let no bomb blow me out.
Mother, I'm going upstairs and just change clothes. Before you know it, the guests will be arriving, and I'll still be trying to get into that new dress.
Now that she's gone, I might as well tell you. Martha and Nadine are not the only ones who are suspicious of the strange actions of old man Adam.
Do you mean that somebody thinks that my brother's doing something else in that room besides sleeping?
Well, you know, ever since the atom bomb was invented, Uncle Sam's kept his eye on everybody who's making any kind of experiment.
Well, I don't blame him. That's one thing about Uncle Sam. He ain't going to let nobody get ahead of him on that stuff.
So a friend of mine from headquarters and his helper are going to be on hand at the party tonight just especially to watch old man Adam.
I see.
Since I've never seen the Lord work, I'm going to watch them.
And since I've seen you at work whenever there's any young gals around, I'm going to watch you.
Well, Chief, don't worry about it. I'll be at that house tonight. And if there's anything funny going on, you'll know it in the morning. Okay. Depend on me. Goodbye. Come in. Well, of all things, you're the very man I want to see.
You do, huh?
Yes, indeed. I've just been detailed to investigate some rumor over at the Johnson's house.
Rumor? Man or woman?
Oh, when I say rumor, I don't mean rumor.
You don't. What you mean?
I mean rumor.
Oh,
Talk.
oh, that? Yeah.
Well, it seems as though headquarters has a suspicion that there is something very mysterious going on over there. So I'm going to take you along with me.
Oh, no, you ain't. Listen, no, you ain't. I ain't going.
Now, wait a minute. Sit down. This is where you can get to be a big man.
You mean this is where I can get to be a small corpse?
Listen, we have all kind of cases here.
You did.
Here's a wire just got from the chief of police in the next town.
Yeah, what is it?
He says, to whom it may concern,
Who's that?
that's you. This is to notify you that Slaughterhouse Mike, the killer, has escaped from prison and is headed in your direction.
Well, come on then. Let's get out of here.
No.
Huh?
I know how brave you are.
You do?
I can see you now, stalking this mad killer.
Me?
Yes. You're casually walking along. But Slaughterhouse is sneaking toward the corner. When suddenly, bam!
Oh, yeah, I'll go.
No. You and Slaughterhouse come face to face.
Oh, that.
And he says, are you looking for me?
And I said, no, man, I ain't looking for you. But I'm looking for you.
Yes, you are.
Oh, yeah?
You say yes. I can see you now.
Yeah.
You've got fire in your eyes.
He put it out, though.
Old Slaughterhouse goes for his gun. Then you go for yours.
That's good, because mine will be home.
No, you don't. Slaughterhouse suddenly turns, starts to run.
There you go.
Down the street, around the corner. I'm telling you that Slaughterhouse certainly can run.
Yeah, but he can't catch me.
He's running in front of you.
Yeah? Well, why don't he get out the way and let me run? You know me when
No.
Huh?
This is where the real fighting starts.
What is more?
Slaughterhouse takes his gun. Then he hits you over the head. Then he hits you in the eye. He kicks you in the shin.
Yes.
And knocks you down and walks up and down your spine.
Yes.
But does that stop you?
Yes.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Margaret Westfield will entertain you.
You settle your mind on the question of love. Why not just ask your heart? You can always believe your heart. If the question is marked lover's heart, your arms are to hold, your fingers to feel, but your eyes cannot keep yourself. Your secrets they reveal, and don't believe the stories that you hear, for jealousy makes lying twice and hard. And if you are wise, then don't trust your eyes, but if it's a question of love, you can always believe your heart. You can always believe your heart. If the question is marked lover's heart, your arms are to hold, your fingers to feel, but your eyes cannot be trusted. Your secrets they reveal, and don't believe the stories that you hear, for jealousy makes lying wide and hard. And if you are wise, then don't trust your eyes, but if it's a question of love, you can always believe your heart. You can always believe your heart. If the question is marked lover's heart, your arms are to hold, your fingers to feel, but your eyes cannot be trusted. Your secrets they reveal, and don't believe the stories that you hear, for jealousy makes lying quite and hard. And if you are wise, then don't trust your eyes,
this is the place.
Any bad men yet?
No,
No bad.
no,
Anybody think there's bad?
no. There is a man in this house that we think is making an atom bomb.
Well, let it well of up.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have one member of the family who's interested in science. He'll show you one of his latest experiments, Mr. Adam Jones.
Thank you. Thank you. And now, folks, if I can get some gentlemen from the audience to come up here and assist me.
All right, now, here's our chance. Go up there and offer your services. Meanwhile, I'll search the house.
Can I get some gentlemen for this experiment?
You said gentlemen?
I said gentlemen. Oh, fine. You just stand right there and tell me. Right. And now, ladies and gentlemen, with the assistance of this dummy here, I intend to show...
Just a minute. What is this dummy stuff? Who's this dummy you talking about?
Dummy?
You heard me. Is I'm a dummy?
You dummy?
That's what I'm asking you.
Of course you're not a dummy.
Well, all right, then.
Well, I know you're not a dummy.
Uh-huh.
You know you're not a dummy.
Yeah, but tell them. They might think I'm a dummy. They don't know.
Oh, be quiet.
That's it.
Everybody knows that you're not a dummy.
Now you're talking.
But you'll do until we can get a dummy.
Hey, wait a minute. Let don't have that.
I have things to do.
All right.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, in my hand, I hold a common, ordinary butcher knife.
Yeah.
And I'm going to...
Whoa.
What's the matter?
What you fixing to do with the knife?
Well, I'll explain later. Just a minute.
You gonna explain it?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
And I intend to take this knife and plunge it into the skull of the dummy.
Whoa. Wait. That's all.
What's the matter?
I'll see you later.
Oh, no, wait a
You
minute.
say you're gonna plunge a knife in my skull.
Well, that's true.
Is what?
Yeah, that's true.
Are you crazy?
Wait a minute. I'm not crazy.
Well, neither am I. Where you get that stuff?
You don't know how I do it.
I what?
You don't know how I do it.
I don't know how you do it.
That's right.
Do you do it?
Yes.
That's all I have to know.
But when I plunge this knife into your skull,
Yeah.
the blade comes in contact with the first layer of skin.
Yeah.
Now, that first layer of skin does not mean a thing.
Not to you, no.
I'll prove it to you. You remember what I said about the beach?
Prove it.
All right, you're on the beach.
Mhm.
You're laying out on the sand. You get sunburned.
I do.
You do.
Go to
Now, that first layer of skin peels off.
Yeah.
Thereby proving to you that that first layer of skin does not mean a thing.
Go right ahead.
Now, we come to the second layer of skin.
There we go.
Now, that second layer of skin contains the nerves and the veins.
Yeah.
If I were to cut one of those veins, it would mean instant death.
Yeah.
But do I cut one of those veins?
Yeah.
No, I go around the vein.
Oh, yeah.
Then we come to the skull. Now, as you know, the skull is composed of bone. And since in bone there is no feeling, we just crush right on through it. Next comes the brain. The brain is made up of air cells and gray matter.
Great.
Now, if I was to pierce that gray matter, that too would mean instant death. But do I pierce that gray matter?
Yeah.
No, I go around the gray matter.
Oh, yeah.
And pierce the air cells. Thereby you suffer no loss of blood. Now do you understand?
Even if I did, I wouldn't do it.
Oh, come on, get in the box.
Man.
Get in the box.
All right, now.
All right, get in the
You
box.
know what you're doing. All I got to say is, as long as you know what you're doing, everything is all right. I go, what?
Now what's the matter?
What's the matter with you now? What are you throwing that thing on top of me for? You trying to kidnap me?
No, nothing like that. I have to do this.
For what? What is that?
Well, this is an experiment. This is what you call our magic tapestry.
Maggie Savage.
That's right.
What she do with that?
Well, you get in the box and stoop down. I'll explain it to you.
Yeah, huh?
You see, you stoop down.
Yeah.
And I throw this over your head.
Yeah.
That's right. Then I count 3.
Wait a minute. I don't want my head covered up.
Why, what's the matter?
I want to know when I get stuck.
Oh, you want to know what's happening?
That's it.
Don't worry. You will.
I know.
Mm-hmm. Now get in the box.
Yeah, I know.
All right. I'll throw this over your head.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. And then I count 3.
You won't count.
At the count of 3, I come down with the knife.
That's all.
Mm-hmm.
I know what you mean. Yeah, I know.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, man, wait a minute.
What's the matter now?
You in a hurry?
Oh, no, I'm not in a hurry.
Why you hurry?
Well, how do you want me to count?
Listen. Say 1.
1.
Then say 2. 2. Then say 2.5.
2.5. Oh, get down in the box. You're wasting time here.
What? Now, however now, you know what you're doing.
I know what I'm doing.
You ever done this thing before?
Well, I know what I'm doing.
You know what you're doing?
I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Go on.
All right. 1, 2, 3. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you have all seen me stick the knife into this young man's head. The only thing I didn't tell you about this experiment is that this is the first time I ever did it. So unless I am greatly mistaken, that poor fool should have a hole in his head. I will now remove the knife and show you the hole. Haven't you got a hole in your head?
No, man. The hole is in this cabbage head right there.
Well, good for you.
I know it.
And now for my big finish.
I'll take that bomb.
Oh, this is no bomb. This is a present for my niece, Nadine.
Don't believe your eyes. They can be wrong like as not. Because of what you thought you saw, this poor fool almost got shot.
If you are wise, then don't trust your eyes. But if it's a question of love, you can always believe your
The chain is broke on my chandelier. I waited for the janitor since yesterday.
I'll try to get it fixed for you right away.
Where's your husband? I've got a complaint. The door in my bedroom needs new paint.
You want so much attention, it's really a crime.
Well, tell him to come up and see me sometime.
How many times must you be told? I gotta take a bath and the water's cold. Go get your husband, or else you'll see there's gonna be trouble.
You telling me?
Posing like a millionaire, make believing you don't care how you expect to get somewhere. Taking your time. What you do, you sure do late, and you always make me wait. All you do is aggravate. Taking your time. Maybe you think you're fine and dandy, but
you better knock wood. Just 'cause you're so handy, that don't mean you're good. Better change your lazy views, or you're gonna wake up with the blues when you find someone else in your shoes, taking your time, posing like a millionaire. Maybe you think you don't care how you expect to get somewhere, taking your time. What you do, you always do late. All you do is aggravate. Seems like you just like to make me wait. Keep taking your time. Oh, it's maybe you think 'cause you're fine and dandy. Well, you better knock wood. Just 'cause you're so handy, that don't prove you're good. Better change them lazy views, or you're gonna wake up with the blues when you find a new one in your shoes. Taking your time. Samson, get up, or you're gonna be late for your afternoon nap.
If that's a sample for marriage life, I sure was glad I was just engaged. You couldn't get him up with an earthquake.
Oh, no? Well, just watch me.
Let me try. Have that pin.
I lost it. My goodness. Maybe he's dead. Yeah, from the neck up. This'll get it. Lunch him, sir. Did I hear y'all say something about lunch? You sure did, but just make believe I was fooling, 'cause you ain't gonna get none nohow. Well, I ain't did nothing. That's just it. But I was just resting. Resting. That's all you and your relatives do, rest. It's wonder you don't get tired of resting all the time. There you go, picking on my relatives again. Look here, man, if you think I'm gonna feed you and your relation too, you got another thing coming. Look at 'em. There's that lazy niece of yours. And your Uncle Uranus. Oh, Uncle Uranus, just how do you pass the time? I don't, Ethel. I just sit here and let the time pass me. Gaze on 'em. And your grandpa, Mose. Your two cousins, Columbia and Pansy. Them two sleeping beauties must think this here's a hotel. A whole lot of them, just a bunch of good-for-nothing loafers living off of the fatheads of the land. Only we happen to be the fatheads. Now, let's lay off of that. It seemed to me we was talking about lunch. How about it? I'll starve. You is? Well, just continue on gazing in that looking glass and watch yourself starve to death. Who's that? Who's that?
Me. Cousin Joe.
Oh, that's my good old cousin Joe. Ain't you got nothing but relations? Ain't you got no friends?
Surprise. Can I come in?
You is in.
How are you, Joe? Where's your baggage? Well, I ain't brought much baggage. I figure you got everything I need here. But I was scared I might get a little lonesome. So I brung my three brothers along. Come along, little doggies. Come along.
Well, Cousin Joe.
How you doing?
Just a minute. Where y'all launching off to? What is this, a quartet?
Yes, I'm nothing else but. How about it, boys?
On an uptown avenue, where the welcome on the mat, you find it meant for you when you hang your hat in a Harlem flat. That's when they sort of wear white seal around your cat. You get to eat the chair when you hang your hat in a Harlem flat. Then the southern cooking starts to looking towards the dining room. Oh, what a sweet perfume. Da-da-da-da. That makes you feel as though you're a real aristocrat. They make you hate to go when you hang your hat in a Harlem flat. You find it for you when you hang your hat in a Harlem flat. You got to eat the chair when you hang your hat in a Harlem flat. They make you hate to go when you hang your hat in a Harlem flat.
Just a minute, where you think y'all going?
I'd like to know where my room is.
Oh, you would you?
Yeah, and I want a room with a southern exposure.
And Cousin Ethel, if you don't mind, the doctor says I gotta have quiet, and I'd like to have my breakfast in bed.
Just what you all boys do for a living before you come here?
We was traveling men.
Traveling men?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I want to see that you pick up where you left off.
What's the matter? You can't do that. You can't do that to me.
I'm tired of working and slaving for a bunch of good-for-nothing tramps like y'all is. Saying which, I hereby hand in my designation. From now on, somebody else around here has got to go to work.
Darkies never dream. They must laugh and sing all day. Can't forget your troubles when you're thinking what they are. You can't find the sunshine when you're reaching for a star. Darkies never dream. Wouldn't help to live that way. We must walk a weary road that never seems to turn. What good would it do to yearn? Darkies never cry. Who would ever hear our sad lament? Live to laugh, to die. That's the way we've learned to be content. Darkies never dream. We know what we have to pay. With a one-way passage, only Gabriel will redeem. On that judgment day, when we cross that Jordan stream, that's why darkies never
Dear nieces and nephews, I has made millions coming up to visit you and want you all to help me stand some of my dough.
Who is it?
It's me, Swami Rivers, the mind reader.
Well, what's on your mind, Swami?
I has been commuting with the spirits, Miss Peabody, and from certain rumors and designations, I've got some mighty fine news for you.
Oh, sounds like it's going to cost me something.
Oh, now, Miss Peabody, you know I don't care nothing about money. I's ethereal, immaterial, and inconsequential. But if you insist, I'll take 2 bits.
I knew there was a catch in it.
All right.
Now, come on upstairs with me, 'cause the spirits don't never come down to the basement. Now, how do you want this good news sprung on you? By the reading of your palm, or the bump on your head, or does you just want to be psycho-annihilated?
Let your conscience be your guide. Just tell me.
Concentrate. I see something distant.
Don't tell me it's another relation.
It's getting close.
Now, I know it's another relation.
Now it's getting closer and closer. And it's a rich one.
Who is it? Who is it?
Shut your eyes and concentrate. Has you got an uncle named Frisbee?
Frisbee?
Yeah.
Yes. Samson's Uncle Frisbee. What about it?
Well, he's a millionaire, and he done signified to me that he's arriving tonight. He's coming to spend...
Spend what?
Well, he's going to spend some time with you.
I thought so. What's that? What is it?
I don't know, Miss Peabody.
You don't know?
Let me my spirits.
Ethel.
Oh, it's you, is it?
Come on, honey. We is rich. I just got this postal card from Uncle Frisbee, and he due to arrive here tonight.
Swami, you sure is some mind reader.
I sure is.
Come on, baby, get busy. We got to give that millionaire uncle a great reception if he wants any part of his dough. Come on, let's go.
Swami, you is a man.
Oh.
Got a shiny shoes. It gets you up to flying. Use a lot of stuff, but in your best stuff, company's calling tonight.
Be sure to wear a collar. No matter if it's night. Don't forget to wear brilliantine in your hair. Company is coming tonight.
You can hold your chest up when you're dressed up in style. And when your suit is pressed up, you just naturally smile.
And you sit at your table, forget your appetite. And if you want a drink, get it out of the sink. Company's coming tonight. I said, company's coming tonight.
Well, Mr. Frisbee, there you are.
You feel all right now, don't you?
Oh, yes, sir. Just the same as you are. Yeah, but you ain't gonna take things that don't belong to you like you used to do.
No, brother, I am all killed of that.
Now, Mr. Frisbee, if you'll just sign this release paper here.
Why, certainly. Good day, gentlemen.
Nice guy, that Frisbee. He's harmless. The only fault with him was he used to think he was Emperor Jones. You better get him back.
Hi there, folks.
Welcome, Uncle Frisbee.
What's that? Not so loud. They're after me.
Who's after you?
The army. You see, they think that I'm Emperor Jones. Ah, but I fooled them. You know who I am?
Who are you?
I am the Emperor Jones.
Wait a minute. I don't get this.
Don't thank me now. You thank me later.
Well, folks, I've had a hard day at the office, and I was ready to eat. Won't you join me? Come on, folks. Yes.
I'm right Say, I've been in here 2 days and haven't seen a waiter yet. If I don't hurry up and get some service, I'll call the manager.
Say, that Uncle Frisbee of yours is either nuts or he's just testing us before he gives us some of that money. You go on and play up to him.
I'll get it. Well, what can I do for you, Uncle Frisbee?
Don't get so familiar, young man. I will have you fired.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Now, get this order straight. I want 4 turtle legs, while 9 minutes on one side and 3 on the t'other.
We all chipped in and bought you a nice fat chicken. to surprise you. I'll bring it in right now.
Listen, Bill. What's the matter? There's something awful funny going on around here. A minute ago, I had my watch, and now it's gone. What you looking at me for? Hold on. Wait a minute, Jed. Somebody took mine, too. Yours, too? Is it that?
I sure hope you like this chicken, Uncle Frisbee. It costs $2.
I'll take the leg. I'll take any part I can get. It's gone. What are we going to do?
Why, it's gone.
Say, somebody got my suspenders. Everything is going around here. What are we going to do about it?
We'll call Swami. He'll tell us where that chicken went. Let's call Swami.
We're going to do it.
This is going to be easy. You all just let me look in my crystal ball, and I'll tell you who stole it. Good Lord Almighty, I done lost the crystal ball.
No.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that?
But surely you that knows all and sees all don't know where the crystal ball is?
Well, how am I going to tell you where the crystal ball is if I ain't got no ball to tell me where it is? Wait a minute. I got it.
Sharp him.
Somebody turn out the light.
I can see St. Peter standing by the rock. I can see St. Peter standing by the rock. Better take your sins and put them all in heart. I can see St. Peter standing by the rock. Bow down, bow down, hallelujah, hallelujah. Bow down, bow down. I'm calling him to come and help his flock. I can see St. Peter standing by the rock. Bow down, hallelujah, hallelujah. Bow down, bow down, bow down.
Open the door, Richard. Bring the car down.
Get out of here! Get out of here, car! I told you about coming in there stealing whiskey on the bar every time somebody turned their back. You did steal the whiskey. If I catch you in there again, I'll kick your teeth out. One by one.
No, you won't.
No, I what?
I said, yes, you will.
Listen, I'm a bad bean from Boston, and I was born with boxing gloves on.
Yeah, and you keep messing with me, and you're going to die the same way, too. Come telling me he's a bad bean from Boston. When I get through with him, he'll be a has-been from Baltimore. I'll go back and break up his joint. Getting mad because I won't buy no drink. There ain't no use of me buying when everybody else is buying. I ain't been buying no liquor, and I ain't going to start it now. I'm going to keep on drinking to everybody's health until I learn my own. Yeah, he comes grabbing me in the car. Well, he won't grab nobody else because I'm going back and relieve him of his gravel. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'll break up his joint. Yeah, I'll break it up. I'll stick a match to your joint, burn it down to the ground. My life, I'd run him out of town. Run him out of town. I'll run him as long as he can find something to step on. He gonna tell me something you like him. I don't know. I'll go back and run him out of town. That's right. I'll go back and run him. Well, I ain't going back today, but I'm gonna try to make it tomorrow. And tomorrow at 2 o'clock, I'm going on home and get me some sleep. I got to get off the street because I don't want my pastor to see me like this. Yeah, you have to be so careful these days because people are so quick to scandalize your name. And I don't think my name will stand in the most scandalized. So I'm going to get on in the house and get me some sleep. That's what I need. I'll get on in. I'll go back to my business. I better make up. You know, that's a shame. I know I ain't drunk. Just that whiskey is heavy, that's all. They ought to stop people from drinking whiskey anyhow. You get drunk and it makes you act so common. And I know I ain't common because I got some class I ain't never used yet. He's going to tell me something about Green Willow Street. And I know about that street. I told the boy last Saturday night. Get out. It ain't no Yes, I'll get in the house here and wake up everybody so I can go to sleep. That's the way I do that to you. I see them. I better let I see them. Open the door, Richard. That's the boy room. Now, what's the matter with you? Hey, open that door, Richard. I know he ain't going out nowhere because I got on the clothes. Now, what's the matter with you? Hey, open the door, Richard. Now, that's the reason I don't like the room with nobody. He don't want to open the door for me. And I owe just as much rent up there as he is. I think I'm going to move next Saturday because this old woman, she charging too much rent anyhow. $3 a month. Yeah, and got the nerve to be mad because we was 11 months in the rent. Why, she come asking me this morning, she said, when you boys want to give me some of my back rent? I just told her she lucky she getting the front rent out of it. Oh, why don't you open the door, Richard? Then she come asking me when is I'm going to work, and I ain't thinking about no work. I don't want no job. I'm going back on relief Monday. I was on relief last summer, but I don't know. They got short of help, and they couldn't send your checks out, and you had to go get them and all that, so I put it down. What you going to do about the door, Richard? I don't think he gonna do nothing. But I get in, though. I go around through the back, and I come around through the alley. I don't need no Richard doing no stuff. I just didn't want to be walking in no dark alleys this time of night. Both of them walking in the alley and somebody stick me up. I got to get it hurt because I have nothing to offer. But I get on in the house. After I get a little sleep, I know I'll be right. And like I told you, now, you know, I ain't never drank no whiskey before that won't let you go nowhere. Here's another thing. You kick this light out of that bar, and you stay out, too. I didn't bring no light. You did bring the light in there. Damn, tell me, bro. I don't care who brought the light in there. You keep it out. Yeah? Okay with me, Pat. It's all right with me. Tell me about keep it out. Did you tell if I paid the kitchen windows, give me half out of whiskey? Did you tell me that? Did you tell that? Come on, give me a lesson. What did you do in paint no kitchen? What did you do with the paint I had in that bottle? Who was that? What did you do with the paint I had in that bottle? Hey. Was that paint in that bottle? Oh, man, you should have told me so that. You put paint in a whiskey bottle and set it in front of me? Give me some paint remover then. I'll drink that. Come on, listen, Dusty. Why don't you get yourself a job and go to work? No, you by that? Why don't you get yourself a job and go to work? Me? Go to work? Son, you knowed me for a minute day, didn't you? You ever know me to work? You ever know anybody know the way? Well, coincidentally, did you ever know anybody know somebody who found out to have ideas about what? Well, don't worry, you won't. Man, you are impossible. I don't care what I am, I ain't tired. You gonna tell me how to live. Just like I told him that just...
Now, ain't this, now, this old woman across the street, she sees everything that happens in the neighborhood. Look at her. Now, she done fired me, and she done called her sister to the wonderful witness. She wants to make sure this is me. She keep on acting sister. Ain't that him? Ain't that him? Yeah, this is me. I'm drunk again. I just hope she said something about me in the meeting Sunday, and I'll have our whole family thrown out the meeting. Her husband come out there last Sunday. He was so inebriated. When he got on his knees to pray, he went to sleep. I had to sober up right quick and pray for her. I ain't got no time to be praying for nobody. I got my own soul to stir line. But I'm glad he threw his soul down. I take it, get on in the house and get a little sleep. That's like I... Don't that door, Ricky. Don't that door. I don't want you to open no door. I don't want you to do nothing. I take my ladder and climb up on the transom. I don't need no relief. I want somebody big him to open the door. I get in by myself. I don't need no tell me out there mine. Tell me, I climb up on the transom. Tell me out there my life. I live my life through myself. I don't need no tell me. I didn't know. I live my life. I get in. I better, man. I'm coming on up there, Richard. I don't need Richard. I don't need nobody to tell me. I live my life. I don't think I'm going to be here long, Richard. Tell me. I didn't know. I live my life. I know I'm high, but Georgia Pine. But it ain't no use being too high, though. But I get in, I better, man, I get in. I climb up on the transom. I didn't know you was going to tell me that. I didn't know how to live my life. I better, man, you was going to tell me that. I get in. I don't need Richard. Oh, why don't you open my door, Richard?